people.
You think he can do it?
Look, he's a bulldozer. I know him very well. And when I talk to him, the guy is just so straight to the point, no nonsense at all. If there's anyone to do it, frankly speaking, it's Musk.
Before Elon Musk took over X, formerly known as Twitter, it was always operating in the red, never turning a profit. Elon Musk fired over 6,500 employees, got the company to break even. Now they're making a ton of money. Well, Elon's biggest investor is here to explain why Elon using that same strategy for the Department of Government Efficiency is really going to help America for the better. We're going to make a bunch of money. Let's go ahead and jump right in.
When Musk took over, they had around 8,000 people, and he fired 6,500 people and went down to 1,500. And that's all documented, obviously.
Yes.
And that's one of the items where I'm really upset from the legacy media, where everybody said they cursed Musk and X for firing 6,500 people, and they were worried about their social lives and how disrupted their lives, which is fine. I mean, eventually they'll have jobs. But no one talked about the economical and financial impact of firing 6,500 people on Twitter. They saved more than $2 billion. And that saved the day because, many advertisers did leave X. And there are two components of profitability: increase revenues or decrease expenses. So clearly revenues did go down, but expenses went down dramatically also. So that broke even.
Yes.
So really that saved the day. Yes, 6,500 people were out and X was run more efficiently because I'm always in touch with Glinda.
Yes.
The CEO of, and I'm always in touch with Jared, right-hand man of Musk, and I'm in touch with Musk, and I follow this very closely because I'm, a private investor there. So we know what's going inside. The companies are performing a lot better with 1,500 people. So if Mr. Musk duplicate that on what he's doing right now with the US budget, and he can save hundreds of billions of dollars, forget $2 trillion, maybe that's a bit too extreme, but he can save hundreds of billions of dollars. And you can have America reduce its budget deficit dramatically, let alone to have it balanced. That'd be a huge achievement. Huge achievement for Mr. Musk personally and for the U.S. administration, Trump, and the U.S. people.
You think he can do it?
Look, he's a bulldozer. I know him very well. And when I talk to him, the guy is just so straight to the point, no nonsense at all. If there's anyone to do it, frankly speaking, it's Musk. Through the DOGE.
With the legacy media spreading disinformation as usual, Speaker of the House Mike Johnson had to come and clean things up, letting everyone know that what the Department of Government Efficiency and Elon Musk are doing is completely legal and it needs to take place. People in America have been asking this for years and it hasn't happened. So, without further ado, let's jump into Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson.
Premise of the question, Chad. You know me. I'm a fierce advocate and defender of Article 1. I mean, look, we are the legislative branch. There's a reason the Founding Fathers put the Congress, the legislative branch, as the first article in the Constitution, and we're going to vigorously defend that. But what's happening right now, I think there's a gross overreaction in the media to what is happening. The executive branch of government in our system has the right to evaluate how executive branch agencies are operating and to ensure that not only the intent of Congress in funding mechanisms, but also the stewardship of precious American taxpayer dollars is being handled well. That's what they're doing by putting a pause on some of these agencies and by evaluating them, by doing these internal audits. That is a long overdue, much welcome development. That's what the American people demand and deserve. And that's what's happening. So we don't see this as a threat to Article 1 at all. We see this as an active, engaged, committed executive branch authority doing what the executive branch should do. They have broad discretion in all the funding, as you all know, because you follow this. When Congress funds an agency, they give broad discretion to the executive branch on how it's administered. They're using that authority right now in a way it hasn't been used in a long time, so it looks radical. It's not. I call it stewardship. I think they're doing right by the American taxpayer, and we support that principle. When it comes to the point of codification and legislation and all the rest, we'll be evaluating all those things. But right now, I think they're acting within the scope of their authority. There's be legal challenges. The courts will have some things to say about this. But so far as I'm concerned, Chad, this is not a usurpation of authority in any way. It's not a power grab. I think they're doing what we've all expected and hoped and asked that they would do. For years, members of the legislative branch in Congress, Senate and House, have asked for details. They've asked for the expenses of USAID. I mean, look, this is what was uncovered. 3 just quick examples. I mean, you tell me if this is unreasonable. Some of the stuff that the money was being spent on that we didn't even know. Crazy examples that came out. Look, $100 million on initiatives like expanding atheism in Nepal. That's what American taxpayers should be paying for? No way. Transgender operas in Colombia, drag shows in Ecuador? No way. The American people want us to, we have a $36 trillion federal debt. It is a serious threat to the future and security of our nation. We got to spend money better. And if this executive branch and this White House is going to take the initiative to dig in and find those details and expose them, we applaud it. We're all on board. Thanks so much.
Maybe we really will reach the golden age here soon, but that all has to start with getting rid of all the debt. They say you can't go buy new stuff until you pay off your debt. When you owe a whole bunch of money, it's astronomically harder to become successful. So if we can start tackling all this debt and getting rid of all of our ridiculous spending habits, we can all get to that money. You know what I'm saying? So you guys drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the Unexplained Outlook, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.